Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Thunder Cage. You will probably already own one of these, if not you will have it maxed as I do here. You would have played with this gun if you completed the story of TFD, and I'm going to assume going into this video that you have. This gun you get very early on in the game, you probably absolutely have one, and it is a very, very good starting point for every single weapon to come in this game. I personally used the Thunder Cage for a very, very long time after release. I'm talking basically from release all the way through to about when I start to get other ultimate weapons. I don't have a lot of them on me right now, but I still pretty much use the Thunder Cage pretty consistently, even up until weapon cores were added, where I swapped my main SMG from a Thunder Cage to a Python for the sprint speed. Yes, I have 3 of them, and yes, none of them are gold. I need to, and my fire rate isn't even 10 on this. I need to actually rebuild my Python, but we'll save that for another episode. We're not going to be sat here to judge my cores. We are here to talk about the Thunder Cage, and talk about it as a weapon, and its history, its design, and everything in between. Now, let's get into the design of this gun. I think this gun, and many weapons in this entire game, to be entirely honest, are just absolutely stunning. Something about this gun, I don't know what it is, but it's just so beautiful. The way the blue and the gold contrast against one another, and right in the center of the gun there's that little, almost like electric core. The spining across the barrel looks really cool, and even the bayonet style rail guard all the way at the front I just really like. One little detail I like with a lot of the guns in the game, despite them not having functions, are scopes. It's something really small, but I love how a lot of the guns in this game have scopes, and even some guns like this one have a muzzle, like a barrel attachment. This is something so minute, but it makes the gun feel more almost unique, if not alive, what is kind of weird to say. However, I think the Thunder Cage is designed absolutely beautifully. I even think its skins are designed really nice. So you have the Thunder Injector here. This one is my least favorite out of all 3, mainly because I don't really like what's going on with the stock here, but the rest of the gun, it looks very mechanical. It looks like something that, maybe you chop a bit of the barrel off, or maybe around here-ish, and you could see this as like a power tool almost. I don't know why it gives that vibe, but I just really like it. And then I do have cage system here with colours, what I will quickly unequip. Sorry about the buttons in the background, but this one I like as well. It comes with a bunny skin. Well, came with a bunny skin. I don't know if you can get it as a bundle anymore. However, the police blue to the red contrast is really clean. The one thing I don't really like about this, and is why as much as I own it I don't use it as much, is the lacking of the scope. However, everything else about this gun that makes it look like it's some form of electro weapon, an EM weapon from Starfield, I heavily enjoy. Anyway, that is the design of the gun. We are now going to be talking about its unique ability. It is as follows. When defeating an enemy, the defeated enemy has a set chance to discharge an electric shockwave, which deals additional damage to nearby enemies. Now, I have mine maxed out, so it comes with a 100% trigger rate, so every enemy that I kill will be detonating. It has a radius of 5 meters, and the firearm damage of it is times 200. Now, that's a lot of damage. I actually don't know if you can view specific... there you go. I mean, I don't know if this is with all my mods. I don't think it is, because my rounds per magazine is saying 26, and I don't know how I have more than that. But it's 20k. Does it say on here? Yes, 37k times. So about we'll say 105k with an explosion, what is pretty nice damage, and that happens every single time I kill an enemy. The only thing I don't really like about this gun's unique ability, and it's something that I would love to see change, is maybe it's like a little buff. A lot of weapons that are brilliant at mobbing in this game are brilliant at mobbing because things like the Restored Relic has explosions that spawn little things that can go ahead and bounce between other enemies and kill them all. The Malevolent was, I would say, probably, it's my most used mobbing weapon in the game. probably just, at the minute, my most used weapon in the entire game, full stop. It's so strong because the swords can bounce between so many people, and it helps that the Malevolent also has the inversion reinforcement this season, the evolutionary cutting mechanism, whereas this kind of doesn't. And if we quickly go look at the Malevolent, on top of the evolutionary cutting mechanism, my blades are bouncing 8 times, what is absolutely insane. So I don't know, maybe change or buff the electric shockwave, so maybe it can chain up to like 3 or 4 enemies. I have that as a max, or if not, have it so if any enemy is infected by the explosion, if that enemy proceeds to die and explode again, that can affect more enemies. Either way, the Thunder Cage's unique ability is it's fun, it's strong, especially when you get 100% trigger rate on it, what you get from getting 4 additional ones, and this gun can be farmed super easily. It really does not take long at all. You just have to get lucky with RNG, and now with the pity system, it's even easier than before. Anyway, next we're going to be going over the history of the Thunder Cage, which says, the Thunder Cage is hailed as the most successful attempt at electrifying a technology used by the ancestors. It is a combination of the prototype of bunny suit technology and a submachine gun. This firearm, considered Albion's strategic weapon for the next generation, converts kinetic energy into electromagnetic force, which is stored in a specialized battery. Once the energy reaches its critical state, the user can use a sub-attack which releases the energy in one powerful burst. The power of this sub-attack influenced the weapon's official name. The Magisters said it looked like a trapped thunder being released, leading to the weapon being called the Thunder Cage. Keep in mind, as the firearm's internal device functionality depends from Bunny's arcade ability, there is no additional effect when used by Bunny. This is really, really interesting. As I said, like, about this little thing in the middle, like a core, this actually does make, this completely lines up to what Bunny wears on her armor. She has the little, like, pieces on her. So that's really, really cool. I actually have never read that before. This entire series will be my first time reading through Gun's history and other things like the unique ability and obviously its design I can talk about. But that's like really, really cool, and I didn't know that. That this is directly from, this little core is from Bunny's suit. That's really cool. Next, it's statistics. What we're going to be going over the flat damage, because obviously we have cores and we have other things on it. So when it's at level 100, and I think this is, to be fair, including my my bonus attributes. So take everything I say here with a grain of salt, as I don't have one of these that I've just got like lying around. But its firearm attack is 11,000. Its fire rate is 666. It has 26 rounds in a magazine. Its reload time is 1.4. Its critical hit rate is 20%. That's not bad at all. Its crit damage is 2 times its regular damage, so that's really nice. Its burst indicates the burst damage type. Damage increases when attacking with a damage type superior to the opponent's damage type. Attacking with damage types that inferior to... I did not know that. That's actually something that I did not know about this game. Wow. Next, its attribute status trigger effect is 4%. That is if you have like bonus, say, chill damage on it. There's a 4% chance that it will activate, I believe, on every bullet, not every enemy. It has a 1.2 times as the weak point damage. Not much, but still pretty nice. Its multi-hit chance is 0.1, or multi-hit damage rather. Its accuracy comes in at 83. Its aim shot accuracy comes in at 88. Its effective range drop-off starts at 23 and ends at 43. Its attack drop-off modifier is a 0.3 times, so that's going to be quite brutal. Its max range is 150 meters. You have 600 movement speed, 600 movement speed while firing, 600 movement speed while aiming, and 800 sprint speed. So, a pretty decently fast weapon, all things considered. Not a surprise, it is a submachine gun. Either way, that is the baseline of all the stats, and what we will do is we will quickly we'll head right over here towards Sienna. We will go straight into the laboratory. Now, in the laboratory, we can show off how this gun works a little bit. This gun, because it's electric, works very well with electric-based characters like Bunny, so if you're trying to go for a full electric build, this is a brilliant gun for her. If you are trying to use it on other characters, I know Lepic, it's really good on Lepic, because of one of his abilities that allow him to pull people towards a apex point, essentially. So, as you'll see here, we have all of our enemies. We'll kill this guy, it creates an explosion. What affects this guy, didn't kill him. This guy killed these guys, you get the idea. It just well, it doesn't chain, but it explodes and explodes and explodes. But I think it's really cool, and this is a really cool weapon. We'll spawn some more Vulgus all together like this now, so I can show off a bit better when we shoot this middle guy. It killed them all, just like that. This is the power of the Thunder Gauge. Obviously these enemies aren't the highest level. I've got them set to 100, and there are 9 of them. But it's in general really, I mean, how big, like with the 5 meters, I mean, look at that, it wipes out the entire center area. I mean, how much does it? 308k, and as you saw there, it triggers not even when you kill the person, when you get them weak enough to trigger the explosion. Look, this guy's got so much shield, and he's gone, just like that. And these guys, I've just shot them when they're above half of their red health, or when their explosion would trigger, would kill them. So this gun is absolutely insane when it comes to wiping out enemies. I haven't even got, I don't think, a matching reactor, because I'm on my Freyna. All of my stuff is on Slayer, so that is just my usual stuff there. But I mean, it speaks for itself, really. Like, kill this guy. This guy actually lived that time. We kill him, everything else around dies. And again, sometimes you don't even have to get them all the way weak, because they just trigger the explosion anyway. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure it's when they die. Let's check here anyway, shall we? Let's see if it's just trigger rate on a chance, or if it is when they die. But still, I mean, even just like the flat damage, like if we pop a reload here. Now again, I do have mods, and I do have a rounds per magazine here, and I think I've got expand weapon charge. No, I don't. So the only thing I have on right now to make this gun's mag bigger is rounds per magazine. What makes sense, it is 143%, so that is quite a lot. As you can see, I've got 65 rounds. So with that considered, one mag of just flat damage with no triggers or anything with my current build gives us 5.9 million damage dealt. And this Thunder Cage, as you can see, isn't really built that much. I've got, what is that, 4 catalysts that I've put on it? 5. I've put 5 catalysts on it because I've got this what's normal, and I've got this what's normal, but everything else I've added on. Some of these things aren't even fully up. Like my sweeping squad isn't fully up. I even have space to add stuff onto this. I just haven't. But either way, the Thunder Cage is a really cool weapon, and it's probably one of my favorites of this game. It's with playtime, it's probably my most used weapon. I really like it. It's a newbie's best friend. It's still always solid, and I believe when you have like other characters, let's look to my innards real quick. When you have other characters that match, so electric cohesion, I don't know if it will. I mean, electric skill power, no, it won't stack. But anyway, you can build over here on certain characters to get enhanced firearm attack, what will make it even stronger. I don't know what these mutant cell slot up here is. I'm going to assume it's probably based around weaponry. Either way, you can make the Thunder Cage a very strong weapon. It's a really cool weapon. I'm going to end my video here because I've talked about everything I wanted to, but that is episode 1 of hopefully a new series that I'm going to start where I just talk about weapons in this game. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you around.